we'll move to another scene as you guys did pull away aside. Yes. What's up?
I was gonna say if we can have a scene.
Yeah. I mean, yep. The three of you guys are still around, so yes.
Probably not that one.
Well, she's not back yet.
Yeah, she's not back yet.
Not you either.
Not you either. Just
Fine, I'll go off on my own.
Wait,
I'd say
I have exposition to tell.
I
have
have
exposition
very
to tell.
quiet character.
honestly, I would think that you already have to make sure that the land is safe.
I'm just around.
By design, she is a very naturally quiet character.
Yeah, we get along. How'd you feel about that?
About what?
All of that.
I mean, a job's a job.
You see the deadpan eyes of your older Russian friend. Like cartoon eye. Just the SpongeBob close-up of a...
It's just a job. I know I'm winning. I'm at 15, by the way.
Why are you still counting?
I'm trying to cheer you up. You seem like you're going through some stuff.
You arrive on the scene, sure.
This is
No. I was through the radio.
He's-
Oh, I forgot that you did.
Yeah, because now we have radio.
There's
So
a thing. The moment I killed 2 and he killed 2, he started a thing where we now count each other. He got 2 points for killing the big one,
Oh, he's
and
doing
so
it.
it's been
I'm counting
counted.
everybody.
He's an anime character.
He
Gimli
said
and
17.
Gimli and Legolas.
15.
I don't know how many I've been off fighting, so I'm not gonna count. 'Cause he's
I've been
he can
rolling for
choose-
them.
Okay.
I know
What
I'm
have you been
doing.
rolling?
my
I'll
sniper
spend a
shoot.
Fabula point
Right.
and draw symbols across the ground
Mm-hmm.
so that rain happens.
To lower it.
And-
To like lower the fire.
Yeah.
Toward the...
To drench
Ah,
We need to spend one more
Because
Fabula
the
point. We're
city's
at
still
11.
technically on fire.
I'm just gonna spend
so
one
I-
because I'm
That's a
my
great-
Yeah, to get rid of the diseases.
yeah.
So that brings us up to 12.
And
It's
that's
round
such a
down,
cool little
apparently.
system we got going on
created a
here.
roll. She's gonna spend a point, but I don't know.
What are you spending
Yeah.
a point on?
I'm still poisoned a weekend. I want to spend at least one to get rid of
Yeah.
the poison. So
That's good. Until I determine a full rest has happened.
Yeah.
Or rest has happened. That's
And now
So-
that makes us up to 12, so we officially get 2 XP.
Yep, so that's 7 XP. I'm assuming there is like leftover just like scraps of things from
But
the
what?
creature.
Is there something
If you
in
wanna see
particular
for more
you're worried
technology.
about, Mr.
Yeah, I'll be going
Life?
through the scraps in order to see what else I can get from her.
It's
Go ahead and
back to how it was in the beginning, my
let's see. I'm gonna
friend.
make sure that there might be a search action.
I think there
You may-
but I have no idea what I'm rolling.
Trust this person,
probably
but they
gonna
didn't
be
even
Insider.
let me help them
I'm
figure out
assuming
what the
so,
memory
but I
chip
want to make
was.
sure.
Oh, I've never met this Enzo person.
We'll just go with the
I
insight
know, but it seemed like there was one moment where you guys were fighting that you maybe it's
What
the
was the
gleam
gun?
of battle.
What was the gun?
My job is to be.
Oh, I have a cheat sheet.
I'm
Opportunities are right there.
literally a rifle.
I know.
I forgot
just-
that.
I don't want
I
you
got
to
a cheat
get
sheet.
so
That's okay.
close where you get left
You
behind.
know, I've never caught your name.
Enzo.
I am loyal to you. I am loyal to the blood
I
coin.
am loyal to you.
He's cleaning.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
I am creating a bond with you.
I just have
For
fun. I love
adoration.
Russian
Yeah,
accents.
I'll
They're,
do
my,
the
they're my
same.
favorite type of character.
How would you spell your name?
It's
had trouble
IVIS.
deciphering the memory chip.
Mhm.
I was going to help
IVIS.
them decipher the memory chip. It didn't allow me to.
Because I thought
And now
that
we
was
have
like a
the
kind of a
basic
That was a good
form of
moment.
information
Which was no information.
at all, which is
Not helpful.
putting our lives on the line.
Listen, worst case scenario, Mr. Life. We work with them until we get to where we need to go. Because what matters to me is your safety. That is what you contracted me to do. That is what I will do.
What a man.
A mighty good man. And
But the same thing. I just didn't
and
finish it.
this contract, we're not even getting paid. I was being kind this time.
Well, you have like what, 500 Zen worth of scrap right there.
Can I just use another
Yeah.
Fabula point just
Yeah,
to
I
get
got
rid of
this.
weak 2?
I got this core.
To what?
To get rid
got
of the
this.
weak 2.
Yeah. There's no other way to get rid of it.
Cool.
I got a face. I got
Resting.
this arcana
But I have to
core.
determine when
I'm
you guys
assuming
rest.
it's a ball that
There's a
stuff.
tonic actually. You can spend inventory
yeah.
points to get rid of
Another
spells.
This makes the whole
Oh,
machine move.
Inventory points?
Yeah.
You could use your
But she'd
inventory
rather
points.
spend the Fabula point because
Unless you would rather spend it for bullet point.
it
No.
also earns XP.
Well, now we're at 13, which rounds
yeah.
down to 12.
Yeah, so
Wait, they're right now?
Yeah, we're at.
Yeah,
with
there's
the
no-
one you just spent, we're now at 13.
Right now.
so there's
and
no
it-
reason
and
to
no,
unless we all
because-
spend.
Are you
I mean,
counting
you're guaranteed
You
a level
used one and he used one at the same time. That brought us from 10 to 12.
You're
just now?
That's 13.
guaranteed a
No.
level
Or the 2
regardless
seconds
of
The
the
2 seconds ago.
session, but-
No, no.
There's
Okay,
not
so
this
if I
session, but
spend one, we'll be
we'll
at
be at
14.
going
We'll be
Okay.
at
Oh,
13.
oh, yeah, round down.
Yeah.
We were at 10.
Well, you guys are gonna
Both of
level
you
up
spent
regardless,
one
so
like
just
2
so you
seconds
know
ago.
about this.
You are now spending another one,
We'll see.
which puts you at 13.
There is.
I'll just, I'm
chart
just
for
gonna
it.
use an inventory point.
Okay, cool. So we're
Sorry,
back down
I mean,
to
I
12.
literally just
Yeah.
put
We
words
should.
in your mouth. I should
It'd be
stop.
better to just save them for when. Because you don't start
Yeah.
each
So I was
session
just
with
gonna say
3.
there is like
You
optional.
start
rules
with
for
what
it.
you had from the previous session.
Blitz
Yeah.
earns
You
an-
get
earns a
one if
level
you
on
have
top
if
of-
you've
Yeah.
used them all.
Yeah, so
I see what you're saying.
So it'd be
Okay.
better if we, because
Either way.
if we have to get to 18
Didn't-
now to get
didn't,
3 XP,
Didn't
that's
Maddie
probably
come
not
over
going to
to
happen
us
the next
too?
time.
yeah, so I'm
We knew
just
of
gonna
Maddie
keep
because
it at
of
that.
Because it
Maybe that was
rounds
Gale.
down.
Gale, but
Yeah, but
Minimum 0.
technically, most people would have experience with Maddie. But I'm only saying that for you because you've been around for a long time. At this point, at least 20 years.
yeah, I mean, even in like the other like Baldur's Gate area,
No.
that world.
Well, technically, if you were in Sigil, but other than that, no.
Yeah. Okay.
Mr. Life, I would say that, if things are getting hairy, we might. I know you have some friends that you've made along the way. We've talked about them a few times. If we need to go and be with them to have like a better chance of survival, that is something we can also look at.
We are going to. What are you guys planning on doing? Before I just move this in.
I'm just helping clear out
I
spiders.
just wanted to
Please, I'm trying
grow
to
our
find
bonds.
stuff.
Splinter.
Don't move it, I'm looking at it.
No, you
What'd you
can
get
do
again?
that. I'm
You
just
did-
like,
you
I just,
maybe
I just imagine just like me digging through things. I'm trying to move.
You're fine.
5 pieces.
I see that. And
I'm just making sure people
I
can
know
find.
the joke.
you're fine.
Okay.
What'd you get again?
Oh, I didn't know what I was rolling. I'm assuming it's
Inside.
inside.
I'm gonna
15.
Help clearing the streets, gathering up dead, healing anybody
Who needs to be healed?
that needs to be healed.
15.
sleight of hand.
I would say. Because really, all you're looking for is scrap at this point, right?
Looking for anything that could be valuable, anything that I could use to like rework it into something else.
Can I do something? Because I had killed a bunch of them while we were doing that fake thing. Can I spend a Fabula point just to say I grabbed a pile of the scrap from the 5 or 6 I killed before they ran away?
Sure.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So I'll spend the Fabula point and get the scrap from the 6 I killed, and I bring it to you.
Oh, thank you.
Here you are.
Appreciate it.
I don't know why you need it, but there you are.
I can turn into a lot of different things.
Cool. I do have a
I'm
request.
just looking to see if
Shoot.
I can get you any more scrap. But
If I do not
Yeah,
care that
I don't
you
know.
are
We really
duty bound to
Hold
not
that thing
say
apart.
the name of the person,
yeah,
but
that's what I'm
any
just like,
information
is there anything
that is
really
not
left to
directly
take
towards
from?
that would be
But he's
better.
looking everywhere. It's not just
Help serve so we can all
The
work
big
together
guy.
as a team.
the big guy.
For right now, we are a
Did you do
team,
that?
for better or worse. I know you might not.
Alexander is more than what he seems.
Did you do that?
Is it related to the
Oh, I
person you
did.
cannot talk about?
Let's hope
Yeah.
plan
So you're
fails.
saying I can.
Yeah.
Excellent. I've been waiting for this day.
Well,
No contract
the only-
needed.
No,
Give me a day. I have something to maybe help you.
I just
Okay.
listen.
No contract needed
And I
for
get
this
the
one.
answer.
As I will,
Does the
depending
rain
on
tell back?
if you allow me to, I'll be making
Sometimes.
special ammo for him.
Were you born like this?
Sure.
How much time do I need to
For
fulfill
as
this
long as I
project?
remember,
How much money?
I have listened to many things.
that
How long have you
is
been working with your friend?
interesting. And
Yeah,
before,
the fun.
you still looked for scrap. What'd you get? It was like a 15.
It was
right?
Yeah, he got a 15.
Okay, so
There is an
I'll
unbalance
say you
in
get
his soul.
a sub core as well, which is like
I hope to
an
help him
extra
find
core
balance
off of this
soon.
creature. It's like basically can be allowed to build a like a drone of sorts.
I feel
Gotcha.
confident
Like a
in
special-
your soul too.
Drone if you really want to. And then you
Yeah,
have
that's
scrap, some more scrap that's worth like 100 gold pieces.
Yay.
You are away from home. That's
Far.
true. You seek to return one day.
Yes. I am. my
Give me
main
50
conflict
cents
is to
and I
protect
cover
Mr.
your
Life.
50.
You do not seem like you
50
are
cents.
endangering his life.
Could you tell me mine?
No pun intended.
I think she thinks that
Yeah,
you're
I mean,
So
Uh,
I do not.
Absolutely.
So, in context,
I will not be a
what are you
likable
asking?
person.
Can you
Are you
tell me
looking for just a
mine?
future
We're
reading?
just talking.
I heard
I
my,
don't
my
know.
ears.
Personal
No,
goal.
my ears
I-
perked
you
up
will
to that and
most
assumed there
likely
was like
want
like
the
reading
download.
your soul kind of
Yeah,
thing.
because
So
of-
now
Well,
I'm
I mean,
interested.
that's what I am.
It
Yeah.
basically is,
But
but
for me,
depending
my
on exactly
profession
what
is
you're
my
looking
profession.
for,
I do not do it out of
uh,
joy. It is
this is
just
how I'll write.
these set of skills I have.
Yeah,
What
we're
I'll
just-
say is, are you allowing her to read your soul?
Yeah.
So
Okay, so
as
I'm
long
going
as
to
you're
have you
not
make a
endangering
check,
my
and,
client,
and
I
we'll
will
see
do
how far
whatever
you
I
go.
can
on this.
to help
I
you
think that'd
in
be
this quest.
like insight willpower.
Let's go for it.
And I'm not asking you to be fully honest, as I will not always be fully honest with
17?
you. But whatever you feel comfortable sharing, the more information I
Okay.
have,
That's
the
almost max.
That's
more
almost
efficiently
max.
I can perform my duties.
I'll let you know
I don't really have
whatever
much
is
to
necessary, as I expect to say.
That is
So I
all
mean,
I
it's
ask.
just a
I
pretty
got,
simple one.
I
Good
got
day.
something I might be able to cook for you.
I have new target.
So,
And
you ask
Yeah?
yes,
for
I
your
have been
soul to be
waiting for
read as the
this.
scene kind of pours over towards this direction.
Oh, there's-
As you ask, hey, yeah, I heard that you can read souls. And she goes, okay. And you do a vibe check, but you go a little too far on this. And you see beyond Asilla. You see her intent, her drive, her purpose for family, but there seems to be something more there. There seems to be a searching for purpose. Popularity was not necessarily something that she wanted, but she kind of liked it. But there's something deeper there. Something that maybe Asilla doesn't know that she needs. A driving force beyond the veil. But that's something you sense.
I see. You are close with your family. It makes your soul strong. It gives you purpose. You always found the attention that you got from your endeavors satisfying. It never fulfilled you. There is something deep within you that is missing. I don't know yet, but there is a hollow feeling in your soul.
Oh. Oh wow.
Because now,
I
Got a little bit more than you asked for.
you would think, oh, I do because of your being undead and old.
I don't think so.
No.
It's probably not. Probably not. Alright, that's
Sorry.
do you want me to do the accent?
No.
Would you like me to do yours?
That was blessing to witness.
It's not nice, would it be? Would
Thanks.
it? It wouldn't be nice, would it?
It happens to me everywhere I go.
Okay, but that doesn't mean you should do it to
Lavender
me.
tea.
No. I thought that's how
Yes.
you
Thank you.
said hello. Like,
I always
showed
carry a
friendship.
tea kettle.
Is that not why everybody was doing it when they saw me?
What? Who
Well, everywhere I walk, people go like, "Oh, hey, the Russian guy."
See, you
I'm
seek
so
for
sorry.
Oh, sorry.
other worlds.
I don't think that's nice.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
I don't think your bond should be limited to just only helping one.
Are they thinking to make fun of you?
No, we're in Englanton. It's everywhere.
Oh.
Huh? Oh, we did. Tea.
No, he was
Tea
just
time after
just
battle.
saying he was like, oh, you
Vodka
drinking
time.
tea to make fun of me, and I said it's everywhere. So
Myth.
Oh.
Shots. Who wants some?
You guys go to the Echo broadcast. As you're walking,
Do we
make
see
an
the hole?
Insight willpower check.
do we see the gaping hole in the front of the
Put
cat
Dex in there.
tavern? Wait,
No.
we don't see the gaping hole in front of the tavern. There is a
We
gaping
will
hole.
get, we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
As you are walking towards the gaping hole in the tavern,
I ignore it.
I'm asking you to make a check.
Yeah.
Oh, only him.
Yes. Okay. It's not Ed, but you know.
It's
I'm
Mr.
gonna call
Life.
him that regardless because Caleb likes calling him that.
And the inside it is. 11.
Are those two fives?
The DC is 12.
Eh,
Womp,
My
womp.
inside's a d6. So I'll always
You
fail.
can invoke something here if you want.
The only other one I can
It's
do.
up
I mean, you're not going to get much higher than that, but
No, because. No.
if you can somehow invoke the bond with Nikolai, you can get that 12. If you can
Is that allowed? Because I'm.
Well, you don't
it's
even know
mainly
what's
just
happening.
me,
That's the
yeah.
weird part.
And even a reroll. I think the only other reroll I could do is this one.
is there a way that
Oh, per-
relate to his theme? Yeah, the only like surefire way of getting that 12, because as I said, you're
Yeah.
not getting higher than that with those two dice.
Can
Is
I
adding
do
to
it?
it is to invoke your bond, because that will give you a +1, but you have to somehow make it work. So like, how does your bond with Nikolai?
It's really hard to do that.
It's
because
hard because I don't know
understand.
what's happening.
Yeah.
Like, it.
Because that's a 6 and a 5. You're not really getting much higher than that,
Yeah.
likely.
So we're accepting this.
Yeah. Nothing else. we can do.
It's if.
I can do
senses-
my trust in you.
So this
It's-
is what I'll say.
It's the.
And they can invoke one of their traits in order to, or improve the result of the check following the normal rules. So you can just flat out invoke a bond.
Yeah, that uses your Fabula point to
Yes.
help you, but it's still the same issue. Because they still have to invoke
Okay,
it.
let me finish
And that's the issue. We don't
Get
know
it outta
how
here.
to invoke
Yeah, he
Um,
doesn't know how to invoke
yes, I
it
know.
because he doesn't know what's going on.
The,
That's the
the
issue.
check is doing something obviously, but
Yeah.
is this check coming from a sense?
There is a sense of worry. That's about as far as that goes.
Okay, I can work with that. Because if I'm worried, I would be worried about Nikolai's safety.
I would say confusion more than worry. I mean, it could be the same thing. This doesn't make sense to you.
Is it any remote to danger or needing
No
to be?
danger, just something that's happening. I can't tell you.
Yeah, no, I know.
I
but for the fabulous sake of it making sense, because I got an 11, right? So it's like
It's up to you as a player to determine if you want to understand what's happening or not.
I absolutely do.
Well, then that's actually outside of your character. That's gusto. Are you willing for your character to understand something, or would you want your character to move on with everyone else at the moment? That's up to you.
That's awesome. I'm in the feelings of
I know.
Ed life here. This is all new to us. I'm worried about Nikolai's safety. I'm worried
Okay.
about my own safety and what he said of like if we're gonna just dip.
So you're invoking a bond?
Yeah.
Okay.
As well.
So nothing happens. That's it.
Excellent.
But you invoked a bond. That's a fabulous point.
Yep.
So we're at 14.
We just need 4 more.
We just need to spend 4 more
You
in
need
like
to
the
fail.
next hour.
Hey, look, it doesn't matter to me whether you fail or you don't at this point. So, we'll see what happens.
So I gained a point? Or
No,
lost
you
it?
lost the point.
You
Okay.
lost the point.
Gotta make sure about that.
Recommendo.
Okay, so
So you guys go and make drink. So you guys get drinks,
Yes.
and you guys are looking to rest.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that the goal?
I'll be looking to see if I can make that the ammo for his gun.
Okay, make it. It's a tinkerer check, right?
The only thing is like it takes like a day or something. That's,
So he starts a project.
that's all I'm doing. There's no check.
Okay, make a
Would I
project then.
would I know about this?
oh, I didn't even know about this.
No, I told you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
My
that's
bad.
why I wanted scraps.
Gotcha. I thought you just wanted the scraps for wanting the scraps.
Nope.
And then because I remember you saying, oh, I might have something for you. Give me
Yeah.
the. So I don't know specifically what he's
what
making.
it is, but
He's making something that might help.
Would
With
I, would I know about this?
yeah,
Would I know about this from you or you?
Yeah, I would tell you. Like he said, I gave him the scraps. He said he's gonna make me something.
Well, since he doesn't trust me, I mean, he can always go to my tinker guy because I need information.
Is your tinkerer guy also Italian? Because I've been informed that a lot of tinkerers happen to be Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's so sloppy.
I mean, his name is Geppetto.
Ah,
Yeah.
like the story.
Yeah. I plan on giving him some of these parts so I can maybe get some information.
Got you.
So, if he wants to go over there as well, maybe they can work on your ammo together.
I didn't know it was ammo. I just know he's doing something. He didn't tell me it was ammo. He just told me it was something.
Something that is true.
It could be a silencer. It could be
Okay, excellent. Yeah, so
whatever he's
that
working.
would be great because I trust Geppetto.
Yeah.
He has a great son named Pinocchio.
Ah. I feel like this is a story.
you do notice. Make an insight check.
Do you want to?
Insight.
Yeah, I'm welcome.
And then that way it'll take a lot faster, and we can
Whoa.
get out of here faster.
13. There's a fascination with this one. It's like you can see something, but it's beyond him. It's beyond the soul stream. It's like locked away somewhere in his core of his person. It's a strange block that is hard to understand, but is present. It fascinates you.
Interesting.
Continue. I was just giving the one who could
I'll
read
talk to
souls
him
an
about this in the
opportunity to
morning.
read
He's
something.
busy and going through a lot. Today has been a rough day for him. His friends died. He almost died himself. He saw some vision, some horrific vision about some person that he can't share the name of.
Oh, okay.
So I'll bring it up in the morning when hopefully he's less stressed, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a very
that-
nice way to. Yeah.
You guys, I guess I'll go to bed collectively.
I went
We're
home.
sharing one bed.
If
I know
we're
you're not
going-
going to the inn.
Okay.
We're not.
I
We're
was
not.
about to
We
say.
don't need to go into logistics. I understand you're probably not at the end. I'm just, as a collective game master here, I need to know if people are if there's no scenes to happen besides the project you start, which we'll get into in a second.
Yep.
Before we take a rest.
That's fair. Do we want to take watch just in case?
What do you mean?
Like, do we want to take watches in case more of those spider things show up? Like, do you want to sleep for half the night and then I sleep for half the night?
I get what you mean. I'm just saying we're in an inn. If we hear more screaming, I'm sure we can just get out of here. The only thing is that since we're in this inn and Alexander's here, how do you feel about that?
I feel like we should probably take watches just in case.
We're talking carrot. What's the carrot size
Carrots?
of the watch?
Watches don't have carrots. Or do you mean the gold in a watch? Not,
Ah, I got you. Stop it.
Okay.
Do we
each care. So you guys are actually gonna take one.
do we share a room?
I assume we always share a room.
Yeah, probably, right?
My job is to guard their body. I can't guard their body from another room.
Okay. Sure. Which room is he in? Maybe we can.
Alexander, he's on the second floor. He said he wanted the nicest room.
Oh, we can afford the second nicest room.
This is true. But that is specifically what he asked for, I remembered. He said he wanted the nicest room in the inn. He didn't care how much it cost. He just wants to be laying down in the nicest room.
They're all identical. What a dummy. Yeah, we could just.
Yeah, he's very stupid.
We just
One time, my starting pay was 100 zenit, and he doubled it like 5 times, so I ended up with like 3,200 zenit at the end of it.
Have you ever seen how he collects his gold?
No,
I mean, excuse me. Zenith?
well, he works.
I've done it a couple times.
He works loosely with the organization I work with, so I'm assuming he's like an info broker of some sort or something for them. So he's very well off.
But I mean, so far there's not infinite amounts of pockets.
No, there's not infinite amount of pockets.
I wonder where it's coming from. He has to go somewhere to collect more funds.
I'm sure. Ari probably has somebody wire it over to him, like they carry it, and he's stupidly wealthy.
Okay. Well, we could be right next to him and maybe cut out a rival.
Yep. He also might not be home if we want to snoop his room.
Oh yeah, we can take the ladder and just put it with it. I can pay.
We could also pick the lock.
Yeah, that's like, you know, we could just. I could just get something to put through the window and take that.
That's fair. I mean, is he in his room? Like, no.
He's not yelling, so.
We don't know if he ever
We
was
don't
because we
know.
left.
No, but he is constantly making sound. So the fact that he is making 0 sound means he's not home.
Okay.
That's, ladies and gentlemen, is called an assumption. Probably a right assumption, but an assumption.
I mean, he could be sleeping. People usually don't.
No,
Well-
he's a sleep talker. It is the most excruciating existence of my life. Working with him for a week felt like the half of my life was taken from me.
Okay. Well, we'll do that. I'll pay for the lodging and stuff.
Okay.
We can flip for first watch. As
He does a backflip and then he gets first watch.
That's what you meant, right?
We do that with each other. Yes, you're the first one.
As he does a flip, you're like, he takes first watch. So,
Do we want to check the room before you go Betty by? Yep. Okay. I guess I'll put an ear to the door just to make sure, even though I'm almost positive.
No.
Do I hear anything?
make
That's a weird one.
inside,
Yeah.
inside.
Inside.
Perception.
That is 16.
16.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's 2. Does critical successes happen for checks too?
Yeah, doesn't matter. Critical success.
Cool.
Critical success. In this
Yeah, that's 2 8s.
So
Secret
it's an
opportunity.
opportunity for you regardless.
I get an opportunity.
Fortunate.
I have one. You have the bond of admiration with me.
Can you do that if I'm not there?
Well, I don't know if you can force admiration on it.
You can.
Yeah, that's what the
I
wording is.
literally
Just,
did that.
It's not technically.
I already
like,
have one with you though.
oh, you do?
Yeah.
I thought I knew I had one with you.
Favor.
No, I have one with
favor.
mistrust.
Your actions cause someone
I
to have
slightly
a different
mistrust
feeling?
you because of the whole like.
can
You get
cause
that
someone to feel
admiration.
admiration for you. It doesn't necessarily create the bond.
Oh, so you feel admiration.
But it's a.
But
It's a
wait,
stepping
hold on.
stone.
Okay.
If I already have one with him,
I will.
does that just add another part of it?
Yeah.
You have to make it make thematically sense.
I'm not even there when you're doing that though. So how are you
Yeah.
going to thematically make that make sense? I'm home.
Your memories will create this
Yeah,
feeling.
bonding. You create a bond towards someone or something, or add an emotion
Make
to
it
one.
make sense.
That would
Go
be
ahead.
you creating a bond towards
Ah.
them. He used. It's kind of weird and wonky, but
you like
But
weird, won't.
in his case, doing it for you,
Subscribe.
he can make it make thematic sense because
I
you
got
were
you.
there when he did the
I
thing.
got you. I'm picking information. So
Like-
I
like
spot
killing the
useful
spiders?
clues or details in the
Nah, he
scene.
left you.
The game
The-
master.
That's the way to do it.
The
Yeah.
game master
That's
may
definitely
tell
the
you
way
what
to
it
do it.
is or ask you to introduce
That's
that detail.
definitely going to
yourself.
help you with that.
So you can either tell me to choose what clue or detail I see, or you get to pick. Your choice.
So
So,
I don't get a bone?
There's the door open.
Nice.
It's not been
I don't
closed.
get
just
the bond.
because of the
Like,
critical
oh.
success, it is open at the moment.
Yeah. Man doesn't even lock
When you
his own
see
door.
him in the shop, he's good.
A bullet! Perfect time to
Right,
take.
yeah, absolutely. I'd say the same thing.
Perfect time to take this shot.
My nuts.
There
Alright,
was none there. He's a Ken doll.
look, you don't know. You don't know anything about that.
You
So,
do not know.
you guys walk in, it is currently empty.
Mm-hmm.
You look around to see if you can find any critical amount of information around his room, and you do notice what seems to be what is almost an arcane device that is used for communication. That's almost like a holograph of sorts.
Ah. I've seen these before.
Picked it up.
Well, does it look like it has certain buttons that you have to press to make the hologram happen?
Yeah, there's a combination, but you got someone who can help you out with that.
Yeah.
Who uses these things or used to use these things all the time.
Listen, perhaps if we
He just popped back into the room.
if we you want to see if maybe he'll figure it out, and if he does, we just tell him, hey, whatever you find out is between the three of us, so you have to give us whatever information's on here, seeing as we got it. You can make a contract for it.
I care for you deeply.
Mhm.
And the fact that you just swiped that thing off the desk without shaking it for traps.
I have a nose for these things.
You have a nose. That's what you have. So, I'm glad you're not dead. However, I don't know the time we have. So, I would say you go ask our friend quickly.
Okay.
I will stay in front of the tavern door.
Or like,
Because as soon as they come in,
got you. Hey, run.
What?
I have a very important thing to show you.
Your head, he literally has like, sorry to do this to you. You have like your nightcap on. and
I
you have,
don't,
like,
it's
the-
not. I'm working tonight.
Oh,
that's so,
So
you
it's,
want to work with your nightcap?
I'm not working tonight.
He really wants the nightcap.
I don't know why I
on,
want
no.
it.
Use the
But
fact
it's not, no, I know, I'm not using my opportunity to put a nightcap on this
Oh,
head.
okay.
You do not have a nightcap on.
It looks like I just have like a basic welding hat on.
Oh, perfect. You're not sleeping.
No.
I went snooping.
Nightcap.
I may have found this in Alexander's room.
Oh,
Is the-
you just happened to find it?
I said I went
I know,
snooping.
you really wanted it.
Get in the room.
Just
We're in
the
the
whole
same thing.
outfit.
And you'll just
There's
see,
something dirty.
Sure.
even though
so
this is like
funny
a
about
temporary
it.
like inn, I've made
That's so
it my
funny.
own like work studio.
It's just something about
Where
that
you'll
deeply
see all the
serious
scrap that we have, like collected off to the side.
Yeah, it's like
The core is right there as well. And then there is like one completed thing that I have right now that I talked about. but-
yeah.
I'll leave to that later on. Once that he and I discuss like the nature of it and if it's actually going to be allowed or not. All right, let's give it a look.
Okay. So I put the hologram thing down for you.
Okay, let me look at it.
So who's here? You and
And
I guess I'm just always around.
Oh
Are
God!
you-
Good
did you
God!
stay in the tavern.
Ash, why are you in my room?
no.
You know I like to watch your work.
I probably would have gone back to the church.
Oh!
I just
Oh!
time-wise, like this happening.
Los Vidania.
So probably.
Yeah, I probably would have gone back to the church at this point.
Look, he inserted me here, so now I'm just.
I know, now you're just here. And I just forgot about it because I just like
Nice.
was so ingrained in my work. No,
So then I would tell you.
didn't even know that she was
what's
here.
happening.
Inside, I assume.
And then you have the
Yeah.
earpiece. So
15.
What's this for?
that's pretty good.
The hologram.
Check to yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Pretty good.
That's
pretty good.
that's about as good as you can get with 2d8s.
Back to reality.
Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes.
Close enough.
I didn't want to sing more because, you know, copyright. Which is peach. You know?
As I walked out of the door,
As he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
in that split moment of leaving the tavern door,
Mm-hmm.
I would look like a beggar.
You know they say they can't be choosers.
Okay.
Because of the changeling thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Thus, still staying in vicinity to see if they come in.
Very fair.
So you just chilling out there?
You're an
That's
interesting
your
bunch.
watch, pretty much.
You're
That's
a
my-
vampire.
just in
He's
case
a
he comes in
changeling.
while they're-
Heard. I'll
I've
do
trained
this
myself
second.
not to sleep.
So that happens.
Well, it certainly is hard to sleep with a broken bones.
Tidings for the poor. Tidings. Tidings for the poor.
You unlock this hologram. As this does still play in your head since you're the one who unlocked it. Which means you are the one who can share the information or not.
That's not doing.
That's just how the nature of
Yeah,
you
no.
unlocking it goes.
Yep.
They can try to unlock it, and it's just going to be a higher check. But you, this is just what you're capable of doing. So, you hear. Listen, I'm not playing these games anymore. I do not understand exactly what you want from me. You don't know the prices I'm willing to pay just to make you happy. I just want your approval. And you sit there and you ignore me and you act like you're more important than me. You are not. You are my father. You are nothing more. So please tell me exactly what you want from me. I am begging you to tell me. Give me something, anything. Please. You don't have the right to ignore me. You don't have the right to dismiss me. You don't have the right to tell me I'm nothing. I believe in me. I know what I'm capable of. At least you've given me this. And money. And a way to afford a way out. But you will tell me nothing. And you sit there and you work and you do nothing. But you will see. I am not just a minion like everyone else to you. I am the son. And that, my friend, that stops moving for a second. Giovanni turns around. What is wrong with this creature? I might have brought you back, but there's core components to you that are spread around the universe. It's like you've been born in multiple worlds. Something's wrong with this soul. It's infected with feelings. What's happening? Why it's happening? This is not what I wanted. This soul stream I've come across. It's so bothersome. This isn't like any other soul stream where I can just pick it up and create. These feel. I'll activate you again, but you'll be back where you're supposed to be, doing your job, and that's that. You're nothing else. You won't be anything else. You'll just play your role. Like a good son. And you can see him waking up in the bed. Looking around at this complete, and that's where the vision ends.
he wasn't getting along with his dad. He was just wanting to have some kind of approval from his dad.
So, hold on. Alexander has daddy issues?
Yeah, he definitely has daddy issues.
Yes, he does.
He's something about that he's too emotional.
Yeah, it's Alexander. Alexander in emotions.
And the only other thing is, like, he has a job to do and he's not doing it or doing it well.
Was he when he was talking about his father? Was he talking to the person you don't feel comfortable mentioning?
No, they're different people.
Different people.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say you're good at this, and it would be a high check, but I would say insight.
Well, that. I'll use a Fabula. And I'll re-roll.
What trait are you invoking for this?
I will. Because I can use my parts of my identity too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And would you be able to read
Theme
him?
Yeah. So I'll use
Yeah.
the fact that I'm from a secret organization that deals
Insane
with.
bullshitter. He's
Yeah.
good at it.
Yep.
Okay, that is 9 plus 7, so 16.
Yep.
I will say you can read that there's something else, but that's about it. He seems to actually still be earnest with you, but you know the type of truth where it's just like it's
It's a half truth.
a half truth.
Lie by omission.
Yeah.
I will not try, but I know that you're not telling me the full truth.
I told you everything
okay.
about it.
It is okay.
The important part.
The most important parts. Do you still need the hologram or?
No, you can have it back.
Cool,
Are we
because
at 14 points now?
we're at 14.
Okay.
Yes, so we still need to do 4 more to get anywhere.
Huh.
So is it still one of those things where I'm allowed to shoot him in the face, or?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
because he still has a way to get information out of him when he's dead.
Of course.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Rather than looking at direction.
Okay.
The only thing is, leave the head intact.
Okay. So
'Cause that-
don't shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the heart.
Yeah, because
Gotcha.
more than likely that's where I can extrapolate some information from. In the meantime, the project that I was working on was the ammunition, and it was just essentially like armor-piercing rounds, using the scraps. However, it's not adding extra damage; it's adding a status effect.
Oh. I'll take that.
So it would go to weak.
Okay. I'll bite. That works.
Okay.
Nice.
As I'll have like one like ready for you right now
Oh.
because it only takes me a day to make it.
I'll let you make
Nice.
a
But this
observation check
is
once you're
a
outside, so
specific ammo. It's there to like weaken them.
All right. Is this the
And
weekend
then I'll do the
anything or
last
just
check
the
for night
mechanical
before we
bits?
go.
Anything.
Awesome.
Granted, mechanic is definitely what I was aiming for, but if it can pierce through the steel bits that the mechanical spires are made of, I would imagine that it's gonna do a lot more to organic.
Because I'm not
That's fair.
I know.
I will keep this one bullet for.
I'll have
Or-
more in the works.
Okay.
I will say that you would see the female from before. You kind of just hear her talking outside. She did not come from the end. She seemed to be coming from another direction. What were you looking at, Alexander? You are a pain in the ass. A severe pain in the ass. But there's something wrong. The sky doesn't. It's just the sky. What are you looking at? She seems to be pondering, and she's like, reclining in her chair. But she just walks by you.
Tidings for the poor.
Puts a gold in.
Gold?
Just one, yeah.
So Zenith.
A Zenith, yeah.
And then
She walks away.
after I walk out and close the door, I'd radio you. He was able to get some information. We can talk about it in the room.
I'll say we'll talk about it in the morning.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
an official rest has happened. As
Yes.
Alexander does not come back. Your watches do go by smoothly, and it is a new day.
How does the rest part work?
Yay! Things happen.
Yeah.
We just get all our stuff back.
Except for inventory points. You have to
Yep.
spend money to get your inventory points back.
Yep.
But
That's fine with me. I
That's
only
fine.
used one.
Speaking of, I'm gonna go buy some supplies.
Soup pies.
Supplies. Yes.
I think everyone got like 65, is that it?
Yeah. I mean, you spent a lot on your starting equipment, so.
I spent the entire 500 that you get.
So you start with 2d6 times 10.
Right. It is a full heal after a long rest, correct?
Yep.
Correct.
in a town, I believe.
Yeah.
So 80.
Or 10.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend how much? 60 Zenith to refill my
How much do you have to spend per?
10 per.
Oh, okay, so I just
And
have
I
to
will
spend
go ahead
30.
and spend my 40.
I'll spend 30.
As they go to shops in town and buy.
And the subcore, what value does that have?
The subcore had a value of 50.
Okay, I sell it.
So yeah, in the morning while we're doing the shopping, I would go like, Mr. Life, I have the hologram. The hologram over here.
You kept it?
Yes, of course I
Why
can.
did you keep it?
Because
Who the fuck took my hologram?
because I feel like
Yeah.
we did not get the full truth when I got this. So if you want to give it to your friend,
Oh.
he did give me useful information. Alexander has daddy issues, and was talking to his father. Now, I believe that there was more in here, but he didn't want to tell me everything, which is fine. I told him I'm willing to work on a need-to-know basis.
Probably not. Probably never. Have I ever heard Giovanni's voice?
It's a good question to ask, though.
Yeah.
Well, this is a hologram, so you'll see him.
But he wouldn't know
No, but we would at least see the body of the person that is the ringmaster.
But he wouldn't recognize.
No, but we like at least we would see him, so we had to go like, okay, if we ever see this person,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we know that's Muzan.
Yeah.
Correct.
Muzan.
So we're going to start, as you guys are having these and engaging in conversation, we are going to move the scene over towards the Nolik household.
Oh, okay.
No,
Ah,
You!
Yeah, you're still playing the game.
sorry, my friends are fighting with me about How to Train Your Dragon.
Our
Oh,
flirting.
I don't like that
We
the twins don't
we
look
don't talk
like
about it.
twins.
We're still alive.
Hi.
Yeah, we're still live.
Yeah, we ain't talking about it.
No, we still
We
like.
ain't talking about Disney. No, no,
That's
no.
not Disney.
We
That's
ain't
not-
talking
We both have
about
the same
Disney.
That's not
Stop
Disney.
taking it out.
I don't think
It's
he
not
cares.
Disney.
I think he likes the fact that you're reacting that way.
Alright. Well,
There you go.
It was our theater day.
So, you see as a knock happens on the door. Your father goes to your room.
why?
I'll handle this to your room.
Who is it?
I'm asking you to trust me. To your room.
Well, Father, I don't want you in trouble. I don't know.
I will not be in trouble. I will take care of this family. And I have to deal with this. To your room.
Fine. I go over to probably one of my siblings' room.
See, moves over towards your father.
My ear is on the door. I am.
We'll go for a perception check real quick just to see if you're.
Okay.
That'd be insight plus insight.
Insight. No, I'm gonna use a Fabula point here, cause that I
Seems important. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
They both like children.
Please. Double 5s, critical success.
Nope.
No. What?
Double 6s and above.
I thought it was 5 and above.
6 and above.
Boo! Still 10.
Unless you have the Fury ability, which
That's stupid. Oh wait.
On the bright
Hold on.
side,
I don't have that one yet.
we're at
Okay.
15.
You'll hear the majority of this conversation.
Oh, bless.
We just need to spend 3 more Fabula points.
I'll stand up for this. This feels like a stand-up scene.
I think it's for accuracy checks for the.
Door opens.
Performing a check.
It is, of
Accuracy
course,
check.
wonderful to see you in your bizarre face and appearance and everything. Clearly,
Oh, for
Fabula
the
points,
Fury
technically?
one.
Because
Okay.
villain?
that is Fabula.
Yay, we all get Fabula points. Whee!
Nice.
Back up to 3.
Back up to 4.
I haven't had an opportunity to use any yet.
Have we been adding them for the visions or no?
No.
No,
Bet. Cool. Just wanted to make
unless
sure.
I say so. It was definitely one because of Giovanni the first time, but depending on certain scenes.
I'm just gonna
And
keep
because it was just
replaying
him,
the same
it's a bit
hologram
Okay,
message.
bet. I just
He's
wanted to double check. So this one is though.
And in money goes.
Bet.
Yeah.
So,
The thing is,
I'm
if they're
glad.
consecutive
I'm glad
scenes,
you're willing to
you
talk
only get
again.
one.
Yeah.
Come to a compromise.
True. So
I'm
I'll
not
just-
making any promises.
I have a way out. I'm going
I'll
to
hear you out.
go to see you later. I'm going to spend the Fabula point, get out of the scene, wait for the scene to change. Pop
I
myself
hope you
back
don't
in. By
mind
the
if
way,
I
look
take
at
a
this.
seat, as he just takes a seat. Puts his
You guys
feet
see
up
it?
on the table. Look, I think we both know how bad this is about to get. So, I'm extending a favor from Daddy to you because of our past endeavors. Not mine, but you know. What's the favor? Well, given the fact that your entire family's only cursed with this thing because of Daddy, I feel as though protection order can happen for you. Your entire family will be unharmed. You just have to keep your necks and teeth out of everything. Because I promise you, I will harvest them and deliver them to Daddy myself. Don't involve yourselves. I'm not the only one I'm extending this offer to, but I am extending it to you, so please be gracious. This is a gracious offer, not just from me, but from Daddy.
Hey.
And I'm assuming you're not going to give me time to think about this. Oh, absolutely not. The offer is only now or never. It's either that or you'll die with the rest of them out there, rotting into fields. You don't want to die with vampires. No! That means nothing at all. Everything can die. Everything is vulnerable. Especially now. Hell, I'm not even safe. Do you think the undead are able to come back? One last time. Take the offer. This isn't right. None of this is right. I'm going to have to gracefully say no. This is wrong. And that doesn't matter! Wrong, good, neutral. Doesn't matter. But you've made your decision. It's about who lives and who dies. And I am not just a jester. I am not just a fool. I am a deliverer of promises. And I promise that you and your family are doomed. From here on out, the Nullick family is cursed. Not because of me. Because Daddy is always watching. Daddy. I gave you an opportunity. We have to live with the consequences. Come on, buffoon! It's bored. Well, that's not my name. I assumed.
My name's Kim.
As he walks out. What have I done?
I'm gonna probably walk out, and because he said something about Alexander earlier, right? And
Yeah, but it was only to them.
Yeah.
I wasn't there at the time. I thought that was when we were getting stuff. Like we were still out in the.
He specifically decided to bring certain people so I could talk about it.
Okay, then.
I'm not saying that you're not. That you
fucking the most.
you still have dealt with Alexander to a degree. You would know it's Alexander.
But I don't know that he's connected to the big bad as the problem. I
You
was
don't.
not
Yeah.
informed.
No, you weren't.
Absolutely.
Because he only told him that, and then he later told me that. But that was after you had left the.
You are
Coley
not.
Hogan
You
house.
unfortunately
That's so
are
annoying.
probably the
Yep.
one that's not privy
Yep.
to this information.
Unfortunately, I am broken.
This is why secret source.
They suck, but unfortunately they are.
No, it's fair. It's
It's the
what you're-
way he is.
Yes, is that the
I
way?
can't deny that it sucks.
We're gonna have to gather up. We're going to have to disappear off the grid. Something.
But
We're gonna have to buy a phone.
I
Did
can't
I
help.
just cut? What have I done? Did I
Father,
cast the
can't
entire
help
thing?
you if you don't tell me what's going on.
Sure did.
Hey, what was
Please
his
just
name?
trust me. Tell me what's going on.
That's the only one that weakens it. No, please, it doesn't.
Mom normally is able to calm me down,
Still do
but
at
she is currently out of action. And Eddie is
12
gone.
damage, 13 damage.
Go on.
Well, he's in and out of consciousness, but he's not gone.
Oh, no, it's just gone.
Listen,
Just because they need to know.
I can't protect this family.
Main character gone.
There's something beyond us. Something that has cursed us a long time ago. We are obviously unnatural. This is, to others it's cool, but to us it's cruel. This gift is a curse. It's always been a curse. And that cretin, his father,
No, Daddy.
had cursed us a long time ago.
Please, Daddy. Very different.
I don't know, but I think you're the only one who can help here. Pulls up a chair.
Let's get
Now,
forward.
it's either you're all in or you're all out.
Obviously, I have to be all in. I obviously overheard. If something's
course you
happened
do.
to the Father, I'm a vampire. I hear everything in this house. Everything.
Listen, we were specifically,
That mouse over there.
there are certain rooms, you clearly just went to a right room, whatever. Does not matter.
Duh.
There are forces beyond us. There are things beyond us. That creature who has cursed our entire world, our entire universe, is still playing games in this cursed eternity, this cursed nature of our curse and burden. It is only there to remind our family that he has still got a chokehold over our entire lives. It wasn't even our fault. It just happened. A burden was cast upon our family. We just merely walked into an existence. Sudden burst of arcane tech? Not natural. But I couldn't let your mother die. I had to make a deal. We were burdened with this curse, and in return for protection from you, our family, we had to do some things that I'm not proud of. To protect, to pursue, to make sure that our family was safe. And we had done some cruel things. Things I'm not proud of. But those things never die, do they? Him coming and saying what he did and telling us what he did is only a reminder that our number is coming. And I think I just lit the fuse by refusing to do the thing that I've done many times before. His offer was going to be more than it seemed. It always is. And I can't see my family burdened with this anymore. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss.
Father, no matter what happens, I'm always going to help. I know Eddie can't do anything. Shut up. Puppy, he can't do anything. He can't. He's out of commission, bro.
He's taking strays left and right.
He is.
He
I mean,
really
he's
is.
out of commission when he's like,
I have his fangs.
He's just trying to do his more
Poppy,
like you.
you know how she is. She's.
Are you eating while she's monologuing?
I would too.
No, I was talking about your father.
I eat when I'm stressed, okay?
He's stressing it.
I will go out. I found.
Me too.
I know this group.
Vegetarian.
I know this group that's probably going down the same path. If what you're saying is true and it has to do with all of this,
Also, you know I'm an assassin that will kill anybody for money.
I'm not gonna tell him that. That's whatever. Anyways,
Do you know what I do? Your dad paid me.
yeah.
Listen, let her monk.
I'm gonna eat this.
Yo, man, I lost my train of thought.
I wasn't
Sorry.
Okay.
You were saying you know this group of people
So
that
make sure to
look like
stay
they're
on the
going down the
train.
same
Don't forget
path.
to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification if the hype train goes.
Okay, so you were saying that you were going down family members that weren't helpful.
Yeah, Poppy is not. Poppy's
No,
Poppy.
I was past that.
Okay, then you said you know group. Then you said you know a group of friends.
Yeah,
A group
cool.
of
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
All right.
I pay attention.
I know a group. I'm sure you saw me with them earlier. I think they might be able to help. I understand you can't do. You said you can't do much. I understand that, but you guys just focus on staying low, staying quiet. I will deal with it outside. I will go with them, and we'll try to figure something out. Try to get to the root of the problem.
You're assuming Emmy's going to let my daughter go out there and just
Father,
risk her life. And
I would
for
do
the sake
it.
of what? What is the purpose? Live. All that I've done is to make sure that you are able to live a life. It's going to throw it away. For what?
I'm not going to throw it away.
Then what is it that you're doing?
I'm trying to protect you all. You want to protect us, I want to protect you.
Yeah.
You can't just leave Mom alone.
No, I can't.
Exactly. How are you going to go outside and do all of this? And you can't possibly think any of my other siblings are going to do anything. Face it, I'm the only option. And I'm not going to stop laughing.
No, this is great. I'm only laughing because I like this. That's it. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
Man.
Stop it.
I'm enjoying it.
Stop
I can't
laughing.
enjoy it.
No!
Not with laughter.
No,
No,
with
with
laughter.
laughter.
Now
I won't
I'm off
laugh.
my train of
There
thought.
you go.
You're the only one that can do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. Your turn.
Your turn.
God forbid a man has a smile.
No, but not
as
take it
fun,
seriously.
On men's mental health
When
week.
you, when
Well,
you,
I know it's serious, but like it's.
That's your problem.
I was having a lot of
You
fun
broke
with the
character.
series.
No, you can't
Great
do that.
show.
Broken
No.
version.
no, you're
Thank
Can't
okay.
do that.
Sorry, the camera was
Rerun
kind
the-
of ass. but
rerun
that's
the-
all right.
You're okay. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
not
yeah.
used to
Broken
like
version,
like
rerun section
heavy
one.
heavy. So I'm
No, this
so
is
when
great.
you
It's
when
like
someone
when your
when someone
character
laughs, I'm like,
No, you're good.
yeah.
That was my way of saying I was enjoying what was
Especially when
happening.
Okay, right.
Be stealthy.
Okay, fine. I'll relent. You can go out and do this.
Thank you.
I don't have any other option anyway.
I was silent but it was loud.
But you keep in communication when you can.
Good lord.
You make sure to let us know that you are alright. Okay?
Any sudden dreamers.
Do you is there any information you can give me to possibly help?
I just gave it to you. I don't know who this creature is. This creator. This villain. I don't know his name. All I know is what he burdened us with. He's always only had messengers deliver promises for me. And I remember the consequence of what happened when we were first burdened with this. That is it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Alright.
If you're willing to
Very
get
well.
answers for us, then go get them.
Very well. I will do so.
I love you.
I love you too. Should probably get some rest and check on more.
I will. Promise.
Bye-bye. Yay!
As we go over to
See?
Eddie's room.
Fun!
Just remember,
Yay.
you're always a fucking failure. Even when I'm not here to tell you, you're a fucking failure, Eddie.